was. Ga je nu op PTR spelen?
Ja.
Gaat dat niet fucked zijn?
Waarschijnlijk.
Dat dat gecanceld worden?
Dat weet ik niet. Oké, het werkt wel.
The fuck tweet app thing ook weer. I don't know how people go to Starbucks slurping gallons of caffeine each day. I just had a cold brew for the first time in a year and I feel like I'm on cocaine.
Tot straks laat.
It's always just nice to
I'm so sick of that guy actually.
What are you, Lucas? I have some gear for you, sir.
How are you then?
Nice.
I think most countries have power outage.
Hello there.
Oh,
Sure.
oh there, Governor.
Hello there.
There you go, Luke.
I don't remember the last time there was one here, but for him it's like,
His effects are very underwhelming.
Is that bonuses?
No, like crafted gear. Some of the bonuses on that.
Good.
Like this one.
I don't know if I'm going with the sticky or the stinky.
400 damage.
how can I found?
But these ones are pretty good.
Wait, who's the hunter? In the group?
Where are our druid players?
That is Lawrence.
They're a beastie.
What a cool name.
What is?
But like,
Those characters.
huh?
I've seen some.
Wasn't Robin's Thief the paladin?
No, that's the rogue.
Oh,
But I'm not gonna play the rogue ever on Twitter.
yeah. Robin's Thief is a pretty shit name.
Why?
I don't know. Why
A
not?
little gross.
Yeah. That's the point, Robin. Are you saying stinky is not disgusting or queefy?
It's not gross in the same way, at least not the way I read sticky in the context of the other.
Okay. But maybe that's what I wanted to think though, Robin. Maybe I've been bamboozled.
Yeah. Like, there's inherently nothing gross about queef, right? It's just air.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing inherently gross about being sticky either. You can like be sap
No,
from a
but-
tree.
Sure.
It can be like some fucking honey, you know, you got from when you're making your little cup of tea.
But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what stats do you want as a hunter, Simon?
Yeah, good question. Oscar Lawrence.
25% haste, apparently.
He's not here.
I think you want crit. No,
Crit and what?
haste, I guess.
Crit and haste.
Lawrence was doing some testing, and if you have 25% haste and you get PI, you essentially can play like Killer Cobra without Killer Cobra.
For the Cobra?
Yeah, but you need crit as well.
Flying Tiger?
Am I playing this or Hunter? I think my characters will do 0 damage. All of them, actually.
Doesn't matter.
No, but it will matter for my brain.
Just press turtle and shit.
I have this other Rob instinct on this assignment. I will press a pop on myself. Where is like Perks and Garlox? Are they not coming? Perks rather.
Perks is not coming. He could not get home in time on that notice.
Maybe I should actually play the rogue and just... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Sure. Hello, Sticky. Robin, Queefy.
Hello, Lawrence, what the character do you want me to come on?
You're Demon Hunter, I think.
No, it's either rogue, hunter or paladin.
The Hunters are OP, so yeah.
Yeah, but we don't care about damage, Lawrence. What the fuck?
Speak for yourself. Rob Instinct is going all in.
It's bad. What the fuck is that stuff?
It's gear.
Well, can you give me some crafted gear?
I am already crafting.
I need leather.
Yeah, I am making. I can only make leather.
Okay, good. I need bracer or... Yeah, I need bracer. Maybe belt.
Okay.
So we are missing.
You can only get one.
Yeah, I want one of them.
Garbage
Just do belt.
gallops.
Do a belt.
Yeah, crit haste.
You think I'm fucking rich, man?
But everything scales, right?
Fucking what can you make then?
I can make whatever you want.
Yeah, crit haste the belt.
Garbage Galax dams, I guess.
So we're gonna scale to 1 island, right? Yes?
Don't know.
Yeah, it is. People are doing these like dumbass things where they have gone and gotten the King's Arrest weapon on Warrior and shit like that.
Why though?
Isn't Japhis better?
No.
I don't know if Jathys is better. That weapon was insane. Jathys is not like super insane.
His main appeal is just that it's Tyrell.
And it looks cool.
Jathys has a sick transmog.
It's too sick.
I forgot what you said you wanted, Sam.
Belt,
Crit haste?
crit haste.
It's way too sick.
Okay.
I need to go Necklord as well. I think that's the play here.
The Kyrian top.
What things do you want?
No, we're going Asa, and if Vendetta works on Bone Spike, it's probably good.
You can do the Exsanguinate build.
Huh?
Can I go Exsanguinate or whatever the fuck the balance called?
I don't think you go Exsanguinate,
What about the juice?
but I think Exsanguinate is just trash.
Just peak feels.
The only thing that made Exsanguinate good before was Shrouded Suffocation, and that's not in the game. Last time I used it.
I mean, the acid tier set is fucking just Exsanguinate.
Yeah.
But it's dynamic, which makes it a little weird.
Did you hear about the red set, Robin?
No.
That the 2-second Seraphim replaces your current Seraphim.
I was here when you
Okay.
said.
So,
They're gonna fix it though, I think.
yeah, surely. Or else the class is just dead.
Yeah.
I mean, the class is basically just dead regardless, I think. The set is kinda trash.
We are how many in rank?
I need to go to Madraxus.
No, we're 16 in raid. So I assume everybody.
Are you in the raid?
No. I mean, like here in the group.
Oh.
We may as well talk when people are here about the boss before, so we save some time when the boss is actually up.
You want the outlaw set is some.
The Outlaw set?
Yeah, what is it? I haven't looked
Don't
at
know. I can't check because I am flying. Do you have any idea what you play as Necrolord for some reason?
What do you mean?
What
Which guy?
yeah.
Already played the first one.
Do you want Kevin?
Yeah, Big Kev.
Kevin?
Check.
I think everyone
Just
plays Kevin.
ported to cancel F3.
Yes.
And then you play like Shiv plus.
I wonder if you do that.
Insta poison. I don't know how good the Necrolord spike conduit is.
It's 50% chance for it to deal damage all the time, but I don't know if that's good.
If it works on Vendetta, surely.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I will just try it, I guess.
And somebody summon me to Bastion or
Oh my god, I can't fucking fly.
Take your Heartstone.
It's too Elysian hold.
That is Sebastian.
Oh, actually, that one looks spicy.
Okay, I meant the Ring of Fate, but I.
What is the ring? The red Dolvor has a Castle Nathria TP, what the fuck?
Lawrence. Have you ever what the fuck was I gonna say? Have you ever played as a rogue with high MS?
No, but it sounds awful.
Yeah, sometimes you just go for the second mutilate for the 5 combo pointer with the 4 combo pointer.
Yeah.
It's like complete disaster.
So if you think 2 combo pointing was bad, we've got more.
Going for the 7 combo pointer.
To be fair, the Outlaw 4 set looks kind of cool.
What is it?
So the 2 set gives you, when you gouge, you have a 25% chance to fire a pistol shot.
When you gouge?
Main gouge. Gouge?
Oh, okay, yeah, there's a big difference between gouge and that.
Same thing. Pistol shot has a 50% chance to load a hidden bullet up your sleeve. Tick up to 6 times. After you get 6 bullets, your Between the Eyes has its cooldown reset and costs no energy. So I guess you press that and then you spam your fucking gouge.
I'm in a completely fresh Orgrimmar. There's like 5 people here.
Comics.
What is the generic
the vendor
spec?
NPC.
I think there's just no point in being an Ogrimmar.
Would die.
Meredith, did you say?
Matter.
Yeah, what's the like cookie cutter spec for Meredith?
When I was there before, it was packed.
You just play.
Do you go potency first row?
I think so.
Does anyone know this?
On playing device, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think it's official.
Other thing does damage, that's cool.
Alright. Well, let's just quickly talk about the boss.
I don't know about Rogue.
The first boss we're gonna do is on Oracle. We have an hour. So there's like a couple of main mechanics and a couple of things we won't know until we get in there. But the biggest thing is, and I guess this is most relevant for healers and tanks, is there's a debuff stacking on the tank, and whenever that expires, basically, it does rate damage, is my understanding. So every 20 seconds or so, when the tank's taunt, they're just gonna be rate damage, kind of like the 9 kind of thing. Then there are 2 or 3 really big mechanics for DPS. The first is there's something called Barrage. It is essentially the same mechanic as Sanguine Depth's first boss. We don't know exactly how it'll work. Like the text says, it'll shoot out 3 orbs. And if these orbs are individual applications of debuffs, you know, we need like 3 different groups to soak it of like 2 or 3 people each, basically. We'll see how that goes, but we will make groups for that once we see the mechanic after the first pull. But it'll just target one person, and then, you know, we need to soak it for that person, basically. There's gonna be an ad spawn. These are called Domination Cores. They need to die ASAP because they spawn shit on the floor and they just emanate rate damage. At the same time, you know, it needs to be interrupted. There's something called decimation bolt on it, and I think we can just, you know, range just take it on yourselves for now to just interrupt that when it casts. But for now, everyone just hard swap and kill the ad. Then there's a mechanic called halos, basically, and the halos, we will see how we deal with them when we get into the raid. But there's going to be spawning these puddles, basically, around the room. They're called reservoirs. I assume they're going to look like puddles. And on a specific cast, these reservoirs are going to be cast in halos. When you get hit by a halo, or if you're unsure what a halo is, it's like a big giant wave that comes out in a circle, right? But if you get hit by it, then you will take 500% extra damage from the next time you get hit by it. And by the wording, it sounds like there'll be multiple in the room. We think there'll either be a line of sight mechanic, or there'll specifically be 2 reservoirs, one of each side of the room, and you'll do something along the lines of you'll start next to one and take it immediately, so your debuff of extra damage can drop in between, you know, the next one reaching you. But we'll see how to deal with it. In addition, the boss is gonna get a shield at some point. The number of the shield seems a little bit sus in the journal, but we'll see. But it sounds like we need to deplete the shield. When we deplete the shield, the boss takes a lot of damage. Well, it takes 10% of its health in damage. So this is going to be important, and it might be something where you save short cooldowns for all the time. The big damage on the fight healers is going to be channeling a cast called Inevitable Dominion, and it sounds like this is when we need to use stuff, but we'll just see when we get in there. And that's about it for this boss.
You have any idea how the fight looks like? I guess we don't, right? Still like
No.
ads and shit.
No one knows anything.
There's just one ad. Well, in the journal there's one ad. That's that core, right? Swap to it, interrupt it, kill it as fast as possible. It's gonna do some damage on impact and spawn puddles. Like, it's gonna throw out puddles basically like a fountain, like a lava fountain or something. And these are gonna do damage, and they last for some time in the room, I think. So you just want to kill it ASAP so we don't fuck up the room.
2 minutes, I think. Or 3. I think those two.
Yeah. You can whisper warrior.
You know, you said the shield says sus. What is that like? Is it because it's big or?
Yeah, so the shield
Like
in the
Ashbane
journal
or
says... well, yeah, kind of. The shield says that it is a 1,603% of its maximum HP. Which is like, okay.
Any shattering throws? Or?
Sounds really weird.
Just stack warriors.
Just shattering throws, some necro warriors. Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
The pools, the reason why you want to kill the ad really quickly is because when the boss channels his AoE ability, the pools grow in size as well. So you kill his big suit, less pools that grow, so you have more space in the room.
But it's the second boss. Go ahead.
Raid is available.
Nice. Let's go.
Teleport in now.
But oh no. Oh, I have it on Mythic. I'll change it to heroic so we can join. Let's just do a quick poll, see the mechanics, and depending on how the line soak works, we'll probably make a couple of groups. And in terms of kicking, if we can just have range do it at the start, you can just Knight you can do first, Eska you can do second, and Elefex you can do third. For now, and then hopefully it's dead.
We have to clear trash, I think. It's so bad. Come in the raid and we can do trash quick. I think we go... The packs look the same, but we go right, left.
Big red dude on the right. That's fun.
They don't got any inky potions. My eyes are getting flashbanged.
I actually do, yes.
You can buy it from the potion or the vendor.
I should have traded with some. But I mean, this testing, yeah, like we talked about yesterday, it's really about figuring out stuff, right? So for example, when it comes to the soaking, we want to see how does it work if you know, it's a magic thing, right? If you can spec thingy cap it. Like if you put like what's it called, spell warning on the person that's targeted, does it immune the entire mechanic, or does it only immune like the hits and stuff like that? Sorry?
I think you skipped them. Or they maybe spawn later, I don't know. Maybe this is the boss ads. It's not.
I like that it's not a dungeon raid. They're outside.
Oh, I wish Jon was here. Do you see the frog, Simon?
Yeah.
I am not in the raid.
The hopper.
It's not the first boss we're testing, right? It's like a later
The second boss.
This is second boss.
This is second, and the other one is like
Maybe
6
we're
or
gonna
7.
combat bug us.
Who attacked it? Bubby, you're
Bubby.
trolling.
Hopper.
He's healing aggro, I think.
Just jump down.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
we
tagged it.
might need to kill me.
Hopper will come.
Can we grip it?
I cannot.
Oh man.
People that are in combat just go die. I'm not in combat.
Oh, the
Yeah, you can also take the teleporter, and then we get to the boss.
The boss is not active.
Just kill it.
It is.
Just kill the hopper. Who cares? Just quick.
How do we get back up is the thing.
Can you see the boss?
Gateway.
You need to take the
can't, but it
teleporter.
can.
boss.
Some.
I have many
Oh, no.
you like.
Maybe we can crit.
Oh, yeah, I'm trolling.
I mean, I should
I didn't find the guy.
just grip Ness up and
I'm so fucking lost.
We can just
Actually-
summon you. Sim.
Maybe we can run on the sides or something.
oh, you can't even get up here.
Okay, so there is no LOS. So we probably have something spawn, or we will run left side and right side of the room or something.
Yeah. This cast is doing now. It's gonna do that at some point, and that's what it's gonna do.
That one's done
Great
quick.
damage.
Who did I talk to get there?
We're just gonna summon.
Where do you enable this fucking bar in the middle on the regular UI?
The interface names, and it's called personal resource display.
Are we allowed to stream the testing?
No,
I mean, I don't. Okay, sure.
it's not. You can record.
Yeah, I mean, what I said yesterday to people that asked was like, unless you're telling me you're trying to become a big streamer or something, then let's just record it. But obviously, it's not so secret.
Is the place or?
The reason
You need to take the TP, like the teleporter.
At the start?
No, down.
Oh
when
yeah,
you-
I see it now.
Trash.
Yeah, I see it.
the reason I don't want us to stream testing is just because I want everyone to like feel free to speak and stuff.
Yeah.
We can stream
Yeah.
progress later, and we're probably not gonna find anything that pro guilds don't find. That's not the reason. I just want everyone to be involved and like speak and be vocal.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Also, a side note, Resu got a new job, so he has a full-time job and studying now, so he won't be able to make this kind of rating. We'll really check.
Flask and stuff.
Fuck.
Gabbe, we swap in one, and you start. Or do you play Asha?
What? Yeah, I'll play.
Yeah, you start then.
Uh,
And when the debuff explodes, we as tanks take, or everyone, but it's only we that take physical damage on this fight, so we will take more damage from the boss.
I mean, it's like 100% per stack.
Yes, but I only think we will get one. I think we only get one stack. Because the debuff explodes for so much. I will see, whatever. Let's go. Bullying.
Will you do full time or not?
We don't have 3, 2, 1, go. I can't. Can you give assist?
I have 2 stacks of it.
Careful.
Okay, so that's the core. Swap to it there.
Interrupt it.
You can't kick.
Well, this is the wave.
I did.
Yeah, it's really like
Okay, so that was the wave. You know, it comes out of this active thing.
It's fine. I'm bumping. I can bump.
This is
So
barrage.
it's the barrage. You need to walk away. Walk away. Let's see. That's one orb.
Supposed to spooky boy or what the fuck? That's a priest.
Top to that. I will top down. Dodge this. What puddles is this? Can anyone stand in them and see what puddles they are?
And
Hello.
approaching Dominion.
That's big down.
It's the thing that comes from.
Oh, okay, so it's one player that gets the beam and he shoots one ball at a time.
Yeah.
This is just ray damage, I think. Break the shield.
Hit me.
And you can maybe rally here as well.
And
DMZ
he
works
takes a
on.
lot of damage from himself. Yeah. He takes 10% damage over 10 seconds from depleting the shield. So this was 130.
If a mage or a hunter gets next barrage. Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Aha, okay.
That's the
you
halo.
you have to do what I say. You have to start in one corner and then run away from it.
Yeah. The
You
way
can-
it works. So the
It's
way
from the
that
sides, right?
yeah, so the way it works is the boss where we started is casting inevitable dominion on that pillar, yeah? This
Yeah.
means that this pillar is now active, so when it casts Halo, it comes from there. It has opened that pillar. It went over here to cast inevitable dominion second, so when it did that, it opened this pillar, so that's why there's 2, and that's where they're gonna come from.
Yeah. What's the best way to do it? What pillars to activate first or first, second, last?
Opposing, I guess?
I mean, we need to do all of them, right?
I could blink over the halos. Should we try to gateway over as well? Maybe that works.
You can test gateway. Just put one down and test it yourself. You don't need to do it as a group. But
We should also. Maybe it's hard. Oh, we have restless.
Did this respawn? Trash.
Yep.
I think.
Can summon.
I think if you die, I don't think you should take soulstone healers. I just think you should lay that. I think we get more.
You know the like black beam thing?
Vad?
The black
No,
beam.
you talked
That's
to.
the frontal thing. It's. Is it arc? Yeah, it is. It's obliteration arc, right?
It's not doing like damage at all, right? Or...
I think it's like small projectiles.
Yeah.
So like you can
Because
dodge
I
them.
think the way that you should be activating the pillars, assuming that that does damage, would be the raid baits those arcs, and then you just move to the left of the arc. So, for example, I don't know how to really say it, but like you activate north, and you bait to the east, and then move left around the room, so you have space.
No. Wait.
But also the barrage thing. If it targets Hunter, I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be able to feign death it. It didn't target me there, but
You can probably feign death it. Maybe it'll recast though.
yeah.
But I want to know or understand how you activate the pillars or what activates the pillars.
I told you.
When
this is
it runs out of
cast.
mana.
It's the inevitable dominion. It's when it casts that thing that gives us the shield, and that we deplete, and it does raid damage. It does that by channeling a pillar, and that activates the pillar.
It does that when she runs out of mana. It's a bit like Guardian.
Okay, can you give me assist?
Yeah, you have assist.
Where do I disable the errors?
Yeah, we can go now. This one.
You don't.
You weren't able to before.
You can get
You
Bugsack.
can with an add-on. Can you see the timer?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do shorter timer. Okay, I'll tell. 10 seconds now.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so what we do is we start here on green. And once it goes to here. Okay, so ideally you kill that orb before it spawns any of those things. Obviously,
Far there to go.
okay, I can reflect
Oh my
that.
god, I'm gonna push.
Yeah, I think.
Where do I go with boss now? This is fast, right?
It doesn't matter. Like, it'll go there itself, I think, to the closest one available.
Yeah, it's just random.
Okay, so how do we leave this next thing? We have to run.
We need to
We
be
have to
close.
be at the green first.
We need to be close. No, come blue. We start every bosses. Range come blue as well. And then we get hit early by this.
You need
the
to spread.
halo.
Need to spread.
For the halo, right?
Yeah, the healer does AoE around you every time you cross it.
Ah, that's mythic only.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just come close to blue.
Here we go.
We can rally. We need to run through the first one that's close to us. Then we wait for the debuff to go by, and then we run over the second one. Head up there. Now go close here. I think this is it. Yeah, out goes Alice.
They don't spawn.
Oh, okay, so the green one spawns first.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So we don't move until this.
Just die.
Yeah.
We stay on green until this happens.
Yeah, so we need to go back to green. Okay.
I don't think we have to go to blue ever. I think until this
hit the
happens.
boss.
I mean, the boss will TP there.
Oh, okay.
Bro, when the boss starts doing the shield, that is because it's activating the pillar. That is what's causing the pillar to do a halo. And it's gonna run there or TP there.
Okay.
You get a debuff after getting focused by this thingy. What's it called? Barrage? No?
Yeah, you do. If you soak it, it's meant to be a soak mechanic, right?
Yeah.
But we need to test it. Like, everybody move away from it and go in range so we can see. Because I spell reflected one, didn't get a debuff, and then I got hit by a second and got the debuff. But, yeah. You can just do a verbal full timer if people don't have full timers.
Yeah,
They're in-game pull timer.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, just to make clear, we stay on or when the boss does the cast, we run to green, or instead we do the same.
Yeah.
You just bring it when we break the shield. You just bring it back to green.
And I think we have to do that every time. I think it's
Yes.
going to do it in the order.
Yeah, so we
Like,
start
so when
green.
you have 3, it's always, yeah, exactly.
Very underwhelming this next.
Yes, you see here.
I'm gonna spell it. Did you get it?
Okay. Can you just spell with me?
Para. No, Para. Para, did you get a stack?
Me.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I got 1 stack from tanking all.
Yeah, same.
So, in Mythic, they're probably just more frequent. I don't know if this is a bug or whatever.
My aim is run out before I can just.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do anything. I just tanked all
I'm gonna
3
try and
balls.
take all extended boss.
You still
Now
have the
we-
debuff.
Oh, I still have the
This
old
one.
debuff. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Okay. So we just need to make 2 soak.
Is it after this we go green?
Yeah, and go move back.
I'm moving there now.
Stack still?
It's
Okay.
you have this. Come close green now. Ranged as well.
think we shouldn't put the puddles.
Yeah.
The puddles are suspended to the core.
So it's gonna spawn on.
And then what's your debuff? What your debuff here? It's down. And now we can move over down.
Can you be in the debuff? That's awesome.
So the next one, Rob. The next one, Rob. You go red. Let's move towards red.
Okay.
Because then we start on green and we go to blue, and then once we've gone to blue, we can go red.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to move the boss.
It's when the ads die, it spawns the puddles. We should.
We can tank that, I think. Yeah, we can drag it now. I think the best.
No, it did not. It doesn't.
It's a curse from the boss.
Yeah.
It's just time.
Or isn't the ads do random cast when they spawn?
I painted, but it didn't work. But I totally.
Okay, so what we do is we break the shield when it comes, and then we run back to green. So we can taunt. I have 8 stacks left. Oh, run! Go through here. And then we go. Okay, shield here, shield. And let the beam come to us. And go over when the debuff is on.
I'm solving.
Oh, it's automatic. Okay, sure.
Okay. And now we go to green again. We have to go to green.
You're ready.
We don't have one. Maybe health stop. Yeah, we go to green now. We have to go green. And then it's green, blue, and red. I thought.
Yeah. What's important here on this next one, is once your debuff from green halo drops, you need to move through the other ones.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
started.
Go through here. Go through.
Maybe it's finished with the green.
Wait with the debuff. Wait to the debuff. Then we go through.
I can run purple, Tim. And the purple runners.
Oh.
Didn't it?
Did anyone try with the Warlock Gate?
Just Dango again. We have a healer with Soulstone.
I don't this time.
I have Soulstone.
Yeah, Para. Can anyone figure out why it changed to start with purple?
We were green, right?
Yeah.
Were any players on the other half?
But you need to bait.
Is there an order to this?
Yeah, it's fixed order, yeah.
A green, blue, purple.
Probably, but
the first one was green, blue. Sorry. The second one was purple, green. Sorry, was purple, blue, green. So I don't know if it just reverses.
The first one is just so long.
We can see on this pool whether it's consistent, that it like
but I
switches
think
up.
we should still bait the puddles. Did the puddles like come out from the boss or on players?
Oh, it's the ad that lives. The ad.
Okay.
It's the ad that spawns it, yeah.
Okay, so let's not like put the weird puddles down. Then we can control it.
Yeah. I mean, I moved blue. You can kind of try and take the ad out to blue if you want.
Can we like rob them or anything?
I haven't tried. I can spec rob, but I think it's random where they spawn.
Okay.
It could just be on the players.
I think it's around.
I've only seen them spawn like 3 in a line though.
And when we're running the halos, we should maybe bait as towards server.
We should what?
Bait what's it called? The barrage, right?
Yeah.
Because now the barrage like went through the raid, like when we're running from the halo.
Pretty much like the way that I imagined it should work is if we all stack on like cross, for example, and then we have a move speed when the barrage is targeted someone, you can just run left or right and get out of it before it starts actually casting. So you just ignore the mechanic completely almost. Either that or you just gate it, but I feel like you should probably be using gates for the halos instead.
Yeah, we'll test if it works. Group 2, you soak the first barrage, and group 3, you soak the second barrage. and then you just soak whenever your thingy drops.
I think I can soak every set, by the way, because of Amos. I don't get to debuff.
Okay, 5,
Sure.
4, 3, 2, 1. Going.
Got a Lua error at 1 4. That's fucking huge.
Swap to the ad.
I would think that. I don't know. I think it's close to it.
Yeah, I think it is close to the edge.
Yeah.
So we can.
Okay, we will try and break it out. Group on here.
My group is not.
It's only on the last one that I got a debuff application. I don't know.
I went in like the first tick and still got the debuff from the cast ended.
Did that team. This or something. Is this crew? So I forgot what I said last time.
Like group 1 can soak next.
Yeah.
It's like 2.
When we go to read.
Let's say better. So the last time it was green and then blue.
Oh, you can see where her projectiles come.
Close green, we kill the ad here.
She shoots out projectiles in order.
Okay. Look for next time. We can go back.
I can leap over it.
But when you break the shield, does she take increased damage?
No, she just burns 10% of her HP over it.
Okay, so should only hold cooldowns for ads.
Yeah, ads. Well, right, yeah. I mean, if the fight is easy, you hold it for ads and shields, right? That's what you.
What did we do? Kill the ad here? I have touch. Last time we went to red here, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna TP to purple.
Some of the funnels.
I think
They spawn after 2 minutes.
Okay, so we check for the projectile system. Which has the engines. And we run towards the first projectile she does.
It's green. One is green.
I go green.
Green, blue.
Green. Go through this quick. Go through quick. Kill that.
She's gonna TP to purple.
Is it percentage based?
No, it's mana based.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ricochet in the cover. MS, MC.
I'm solving.
She's gonna cast again soon here. Look at the projectiles.
We wanna go back to green.
We see where she.
Okay. First one is purple. So it's gonna go purple, then it's blue, then it's green. It's same like.
Go through. Then we run through
Then
this.
the second your debuff drops here, you wanna run through it, yeah?
Then we can chill here in the corner.
Exactly.
Kill the ad here as well. And we soak this barrage.
Then you wanna move to the center of the room. You wanna move to the center of the room so we have easier time to move to the next
So
we get the new ad.
when are we last?
It's pretty straight.
We don't have to last. We should kill the boss. We should play it for
Useful, okay.
Can we wait for like the fourth one to shoot up?
Yeah, we can stop DPS. We're still AFK.
Well, you can't. The boss is gonna kill itself. We need to. Yeah. But let's see if it's gonna do the same order.
Wait,
again
don't
here.
soak it, don't soak it. Oh no, I can't find. It's worth
It's
it.
a halo here. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, it goes purple, green. Sorry, purple, blue, green again. So it's same order. Go through here as
We have
fast
to
as
chill
possible.
here, we have to wait.
Yeah.
And
Go
go
fast
through
as
blue
possible.
quick.
And we go through again. And then we chill here.
We cannot gate it with.
Yeah,
I just didn't get a stack there for no reason.
Can you jump it?
Yeah, it's bugged.
I
Just die.
I had it here once.
We can die and stop it.
I was in lizard form there. Maybe there's some life phase shit.
Nice awareness hacking, that's really good to solve it.
I think we should have a gate from like, if we have 2 warlocks, across quarters, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what, we should have played or what? No, it's another.
Yeah, but he would have killed himself if he break the barrier.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you kill the berry, he kills himself for 10% HP.
Uh-huh.
So we just want to stop damage earlier, so we could.
Okay.
I released. I need a summon.
Yeah, same. Someone.
There's a dude.
Is every add-on working now? But
I have no issues with
LVI.
that.
Okay, you just copy it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we? I mean, what do we wanna? Like, this boss is done, no? Like, there's nothing.
I just want to see the pattern. If the pattern again on both is exactly the same, and I want to see what if like the same on 4. I
But
think
if,
that's the only
if
thing.
the pattern changes, I don't, yeah, that's...
It's just nice to know.
Does anyone else think the staggering barrage is really buggy?
Yeah. I had the debuff on the barrage and I still got the next barrage.
Yeah, and I was standing inside the boss the entire time and didn't get any stack.
Wait, did only ranged get the barrage?
No, I got it.
I haven't gotten. Has any melee DPS gotten it?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try. Did someone try to?
got it.
The door of
Yeah,
shadows?
but there's different things.
You
like,
can blink, so I think you can door as well.
Yeah, you can blink.
Oh, you can blink. Okay, good.
You can have different classifications. There's both melee and range, but there's also healer, melee DPS, range DPS. Depends on boss.
Right. We go. Going in 5, 4, 3. Okay.
I think
You don't need to do any damage. Like, you just need to kill orbs and see the fight. We don't want it to be low.
We need to kill ads.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it out to the corner.
You don't need to do damage, by the way.
don't need to do damage, oh my god, my speed!
My cooldowns!
Did they have a like an energy bar or something? That's...
I didn't see. Just look at next.
They're not interruptible though, the ads.
They were?
I'm gonna
Knocked
test
out there.
fall off with the barrage. Okay, yes you can.
Yeah.
You can put it back up.
You do get ported back up. I'm in the back of the room.
You can press. Kill that now.
I figured
Okay,
out.
so
they don't have any stacks and shit.
what we want to do is we want to do
Yeah,
this
okay.
every time with every ad, as you say. But
Every
we
6
want the range
seconds.
to.
Every 6 seconds it does that full shit so on a debuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Is the frontal, like, actually... Does it change direction, or is it where...
Where tanks is looking.
Yeah, I mean, where the boss is looking, so where you are standing.
I think I changed directions because of this phase. I can try, but better to see.
Did you try shattering throwing this?
Green.
So, what I wanted to say before is now let's drop the orbs on orange.
Tank every up. Try to drop it.
Yeah, that's it works.
Oh yeah, try and rock it as well.
I tried, it didn't have.
Mechanical.
Close
See
by.
how it works, yeah.
What's one on the ground? What was?
Stab every 6 seconds. When the ads are.
But my point is, the place where we go with the ad is the side that the range should play on, so they can hit it the entire time, right? So we don't have range.
we go?
These beams are like, I mean, they're like the face grab ones, right? So if you have to eat one because you're a monkey, one mythic. Defensive.
We're going purple.
Yeah. Kill the core here.
No. Yeah, stay here.
Oh, that's
It's, we haven't faced it.
Oh.
Yeah, so after this,
Yeah, I can see.
Is the mana drain just time?
But every time we cost something.
Yeah, but like you can't make it face frost or anything.
How come you can stand?
when you want to move the boss there. Yeah.
You have to wait because you can't stay here.
Fuck, did I? Oh, it was the tank.
Yeah, you have like 10 seconds to move.
I barely see my HP. So
Didn't see.
I don't play LVI.
It's green first.
Yeah, go through. Stop.
I can't even use Vogue.
I'm gonna stay in the back. So go to orange.
Fine. It actually. Yeah, but I don't know. I can't use my mouse.
Here we can just stay at green.
Did you reflect it, Robin?
No, I haven't actually tried reflect. I did try reflect.
I didn't pay attention, but that wasn't the same pattern. So
Because I can aim it.
Yeah, AMS, if you don't deplete your shield, always doesn't give you it.
Yeah.
You should die because we have attacks.
It wasn't the same pattern?
No, it was exact opposite actually.
Yeah, but it's always gonna start at like where GTPs, right? So
No,
first
it
green.
started on green.
Yeah?
You have to look where she shoots the projectiles when she channels the ability.
Okay.
But I mean, they're so slow, you just react
Yeah.
instantly, like run over.
Gamers.
And like, I mean, the boss, I guess we're not doing any damage, right? It's really junior goal.
But then you're stamping and running towards it. It's not hard.
You could do this on.
Can we reset it from here?
Well, on Remnant, you could do this, and you never got like the orbs, like the spell thing.
That would be, where are you?
There's a railing you could jump down on that we stood on.
That's how you dodge the halos.
I think we should play this boss for like another 20 and then 10 minutes before next boss. We should go through what that boss does, and then
Okay, but
there's no way that they allow that though, right?
No. But it was a thing even when it went live on Remnant. Like people could do it heroic week.
Didn't people stand like that on Painsmith?
What if they stand up here?
I don't know if they did on Painsmith. Yeah,
there's an invisible wall right here. Oh!
I mean, to build this boss is like the second boss in the raid, right? It's super free. I think it's more like how to do it on Mythic.
Can I get a second?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, for sure, Mira is right, 100%. You just need to play like that. You just to play the mechanic. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, Mythic the Halos become like Imperator Margok.
You get one shot.
And what does that mean exactly?
Oh, when you go through it, it pulses AoE around you and kills
okay, so
people next to
you need to spread out. Sure.
Yeah.
That makes
There's like
sense.
70k damage.
Is that the only thing?
Did anyone look how often they spawn? Actually.
Did you say it does 70k damage?
75, yeah, and then it puts a dot on you.
There's no way that's...
It's 75k around you, it doesn't hit you for 75k.
But does anyone know the timer of when it comes?
Halos.
Yeah, what's the interval of them?
We can check
I am logging so we can just see.
They don't try and gate like over the halo.
It doesn't work.
Okay, but then surely you can just have like a line ish. Like you have maybe people immune and then you have a line like...
I mean, 3 yards is...
You just have everyone who can blink and stuff do that, and then...
Yeah.
3 yards is very little. Me and Simon stand still. Like me and Simon would not hit each other here. This is about 3 yards.
Just do can't do range 3, right?
I feel like you can just free for all of it, that's all.
Yeah, you don't have to do something crazy.
As long as you see, like, look for where the first one's where you should go
Turrets.
for safe spot.
Yes.
I have some secret tech for you when Mythic is live. Just pop immunity and step on someone.
If you immune to the Halo, right?
What do you say? If you immune the Halo, you don't do AoE damage, what?
Yeah, like in Mythic. What do you
Can't know.
No, but probably not, right? Because I didn't even get the debuff or take damage from it when I...
Yeah, probably
not.
So then it's super.
Simon, we both play Rogue, we cloak, and then Shadow Step.
Did you try a message?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we don't get
Cloak and Shadow Step Robe in every build.
Oh, toxic.
Can we try and get 4 of the Halos this time?
I mean, it's... Yeah, sure.
I wanna see, like, if that's even doable. Or is it just like a soften range?
It's definitely doable. You just go one more way around. Like, whatever you want.
So, like, what you wanna do, you wanna look at the projectiles, right? You wanna run towards that one, the first and the second and third and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not rocket science.
You just wait for your debuff and cross after you're done with the first.
You just need to pay attention where it is. And then you're
Well, I think
It's the same with the fourth, and like when it runs out of mana, you wipe after the fourth.
Yeah, probably. That's I think let's just Lost Bull and blast it and kill it. Don't think there's anything we need to test.
Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1.
Is anyone or is people recording?
I miss.
Yeah, the people that are recording, it's great if you wanna just upload it to YouTube or whatever, and you can just watch it. Yeah, it's nice to just go on to record.
I usually are doing that with mine, by the way. I try to upload a 2-minute video, you get reason and stuff.
I did? I can't. I bubbled. I
can't bubble the stacks.
I can bubble the effect.
I need to.
We're water class.
It's gonna be even higher when we get second legendary.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this properly. I'm just gonna stand still, exactly still, and see if it turns.
I think that's good for every class actually, Haki.
I mean, shut up, man.
Why are you doing so damage?
I have ink pod, man, it's gonna explode.
Okay, so this was 1 minute 15 seconds.
Wait, so is it not percentage based?
No.
It's a
It's your cast bar. It's like the second to last boss in Fires.
Robin, did you just say her? That's not okay.
Up to green team, we have to do
You know, it's stuck. Hello?
Yeah, and I'm talking to the rail.
Would you not interpret this robot with breasts as female? Same on.
What are you saying, males can't have
Don't
this?
assume.
Wait, I just jumped over it.
Yeah, you could do both.
I wraith walked and jumped over it.
Maybe you're high enough. I tried jumping normally.
I've never been as high as you are, Murab.
I mean,
You
Nathan
can
wraith
double
walked
jump over it, but you skip it sometimes when you jump. That's consistent.
I think placing that like this is really bad.
Yeah, you wanna put it like the
I think you want all the sauce in the middle of the room so
Yeah,
everyone
there's
can run around.
Sure, that's true.
We can have the, isn't it better to always have the boss in the middle?
Yes, you want the sauce in the middle as well, and then you run around when the halos come.
Raw sauce.
Yeah, the ketchup.
No, we get the
Green.
no, blue.
Green first.
Wrong.
Colors.
Oh, blue. It's rigged. It's 1-0 to me actually.
Can you walk back through it and die?
Okay. Rogue. Work. I don't think.
A horse.
Are we? Did you try to jump over it, Emma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ran through it without jumping. With sprint.
I guess it's buggy now.
I would assume it's a bit buggy.
What if you can get some height? Oh my god,
Maybe
this
you
is where
can,
the strat.
maybe you can like natural dodge it or something.
Nah, I've got a strategy. I'm gonna try
There's
it.
no way it's happened this frequently with natural dodge.
I'm gonna try it. 1 second.
Unless it's me disengaging.
Which is first?
Purple first. Purple.
Okay,
Ah,
go-
okay, I see it now.
I go over here. Then I disengage over the
Run
top.
towards blue.
No.
Go through. And then we stay on the edge.
Okay, I'm going for that. I'm running into it.
Gotta run to the middle.
You can't
Did
jump
not work
in,
that
by the way.
time. Did not work.
So
There's no way.
Run to the middle.
If you have the soak debuff, you can take all the hits except the last one.
Yeah.
The last one's the only one that gives on the last, right?
It gives when the cast ends, so if you just step out before the cast
Oh,
ends, you can soak.
And
But
I'm
there's
getting one more of those.
you take more damage, so you have to like watch your health, obviously.
What's just there, Simon?
Is
Oh,
it one
yes.
shot?
No.
The last
That's
tick.
unfortunate.
Oh, I don't know. I just took out. But the ones I had with debuff and I took like half the health.
Yes.
Oh my god, achievement.
Did you get loot? I got nothing.
Yeah, but
Blood.
like on the
Oh.
on the
Are you
channel,
doing
right?
Archie?
Okay. If you need, go take a piss or something now, but be back in like 5 minutes.
Very
If
boss,
it's the
very
case where you only apply the debuff on the last one, then surely it's worth to just soak the first two and then DR the last one.
This is what I'm saying.
I
You just step out.
I soaked like 1 or 2 ticks and then I went out and I still got the debuff. So I don't know if it's just the last one.
Yeah, but I mean, when you have the debuff, you can do that as well, and it won't
Then you
refresh.
take, if you take
Oh,
one, you
okay.
get the
Then you
debuff.
take a lot though. Oh, damn.
I mean, I lived on.
I think on Mythic, there's a pretty scary part in that fight whenever she goes to the reservoir. Both the tank stacks normally drop at the same time or like close to each other. On one of the pulls, Gabba died from it, right?
I'm flying.
Nerds.
Yes.
I'm assuming you've peaked the subset.
What's the mount that can walk on water? The rep one?
Water Strider.
Right.
Is it my rat, Simon?
There is no mount that can
Yeah,
walk
I
on
saw
mount.
the ret.
Look at my rat, Simon.
The ret.
Look at the rat.
No, the sub one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? It's perma
That's-
shadow blades.
Yes. And isn't there a legendary where it's like
Yeah, it's legit
Shadow
perma
Blades.
shadow blades.
yeah. No, the one where it's like does AoE or something.
This raid looks
Yeah,
sick
I mean,
though.
can you read it when I send it like this? I assume you can, right?
Yeah. 20% chance, and then I assume you have 20% during Shadow Blades, right? Because it will hit twice.
So you hit twice.
Yes. Like during Shadow Blades. Isn't that like the whole point of Shadow Blades?
No.
Am I retarded?
Yeah?
Checking?
Maybe, or I'm retarded. Draw supposed tradition, casting your combo point generation abilities to generate 1 additional combo point and did 50% additional damage as Shadow.
Is that not doing the damage twice?
I don't think so.
I mean, that 4 set will give you perma Shadow Blades, right? Because if you have any targets in AoE, then
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine it in M+, or?
yeah, it's gonna be completely retarded.
What the hell is this?
Oh.
Hello?
Murion, is this you, Murion?
Robot mommy? Oh my god.
It's too far away, man.
She has no hair, Murion. It's like
Let
you.
me at them.
How is that a mommy?
Wait, is this the next boss?
Literal man, Murion.
No, do you see the hips? This is a coded female.
Yeah, but continue
No, I think
forward.
That is a
Yeah, continue up.
Just a robot.
Up.
I think this is
Solex.
where you fight the Covenant leaders, robots. No, yes, prototype Pantheon.
We're going here, Simon.
Where would you fight Cymox then?
Here we go, Simon.
Maybe
Down
it's
here.
same room. But this
Yeah, you go first. I come. Actually, I'm going first.
Wait, does Zamox have the fucking traps
Oh, you
again?
can actually be here.
I have a feeling we're supposed to be here.
I'm jumping on their
I
heads.
haven't looked at it, but enjoy playing DK.
I have to do traps again, man.
Yes, there are traps.
Oh, hello there.
I love traps.
Hello there.
Hello there, Simon.
It's the same ability.
Traps were fine. The only problem was when like one ranged was in China.
I believe we're stuck about. Oh, there we go.
Hmm.
Do you think this is intended?
I
Same
do think so.
abilities, but just ads instead of faces, maybe.
We're actually. Oh, here. Oh,
I think this is Orden Wield.
Hello?
This guy.
Muriel, can you come down to me in bud?
Where are
there is Robin.
Jump
Hakim
in the on the robots.
Come
Oh,
to us.
Hakim is over there.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
I wanna leave. No, down.
Are we changing sides? Oh, not in line sight.
I am gonna Hearthstone, I believe.
Me too.
Oh, yes.
You can do so
There's
much
robots.
exploring.
Because I need to change code.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna try out some sub-gaming without the daggers. That's gonna be fun. I legit think the subset is more broken than Assassin.
Probably if there's more to than one target.
Lawrence.
What?
You just go this, and then you just press buttons.
Go what?
Det tar slut här.
You just have this. Then you just have perma shadow blades on single target as well.
Well, your target suffers a shadow strike, right? That will give the proc
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. So you just perma shadow blades. Always.
That's enjoyable. That would be nerfed.
No, please don't.
Wait.
Can you like You're actually gonna use Sylvanas daggers for a whole next tier if this is a thing.
Yeah, unless
both
Sylvanas like
slots.
comes out of the jailer's asshole and drops you new daggers in the new.
Yeah, the stronger daggers. But this is so broken that it's not even fun. Like some other that does good damage.
It's gonna be something. What? I just randomly died. Were we?
I get
There's a
out
wall
of there.
There's a wall where you just get one shot.
Nice.
Pada, Hakim, and LFX.
You were not sure.
Yeah.
The three of you need to always be the furthest away from the boss on the next boss. And you need to be a 10-yard spread from each other.
Yeah, it's like you want to bait it, like such this kind of right.
Yeah, but for now, because heroic and testing, in reality you would swap people, right? So you spread the debuffs out between all the range players. But for now, the three of you will do it.
Sure.
Lawrence.
These tree things look so fucking retarded.
What trees?
Outside the front of the raid.
Lawrence, I'm just letting you know, heads up here, if you actually end up playing outside
I
with
need
the
a summon.
Sang,
I can't use the TP guy.
it's just a disaster. Like, it's the most stressful shit I've ever played in my entire life.
Look,
Are you at next boss already or what?
Yeah, look at him.
I'm at first boss.
That's a tree, boy.
I think they closed.
Help.
I can't use the teleporter guy, but we just chill, I think.
I walked out of the raid, but I think that
You'll
was a
probably
bad
play
idea.
sub. I mean, maybe outlaw would be litty.
Simon, Almarak, and Hakim?
I am here, but I am not in the red.
You know what
She's just talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I thought this was for being at the next boss.
No. So we just need Gabe.
Gonna craft the glovies.
It's between the eyes, big damn, Simon.
No.
Hello?
Hey, okay,
Hello?
so let's talk about the boss.
Ah, lol. I was gonna copy my shit. I thought it was open.
Oh, no. We can just talk about the boss. So, the first thing, and it's not super relevant for everybody, but the way the boss works, right, is the boss has an opportunity to take some of your debuffs and to gain stacks himself. If he gets stacks, he does more damage, and if he gets 10 stacks, he will wipe the raid. So this can never happen. This is the premise of the fight. Now the fight is very simple. This is supposed to be your, your patchwork kind of the raid. So the first thing, Gabe Ruff, I mean, me and Ruff already talked about it, but the tanking, it works like Shadhar does, right? The single target boss in that Alpha. What you need to know is the one that doesn't give you the % damage taken debuff, it's a frontal Gabe. So you probably both have to take it, because it also works like Sludge Fist. You both need to be on top of each other all the time. So for everybody else, just make sure like that.
Maybe not doing that one. I don't know.
If you don't, or maybe not if it doesn't melee, you can maybe do something. You can test that. Yeah. But for everybody else, yeah, especially melee, like it'll hit 2 people, the main tank and whoever is closest. But so the main premise of the fight is this debuff called Dust, right? This debuff is just a stacking debuff you get from miscellaneous things in the fight, and this debuff is okay. It's a dot, so the longer we get into the fight, the more damage you're gonna take, and this is most likely going to be our Enrage, the ability for the healers to just continuously heal. The main mechanic where you get it is something called Flail. Flail is just raid-wide damage. In the journal it does 25k, so I don't think it's something that looks like you need to use healing cooldowns on, but we can use DRs and whatnot. We can see how it feels. It gives everybody a stack of dust. Then there's another thing called Blast. The blast happens whenever the tanks are doing the tank mechanic, right? Like that whole sequence. It also does 3 blasts. So what happens is the blast will target the 3 furthest players away from the boss, and it'll do some damage and it'll give him a sec. So if the boss is, everybody needs to see it, but if the boss is green, we probably will have to move the boss around the room, so you need to just all the time position yourselves accordingly if you're assigned. Today it will be Para, Hakim, and LFX that is just doing that by themselves, unless we are like, oh, we want to see more and they're dying. But in a real scenario, it will very likely be that we have a weak aura in some shape or form that'll literally tell you which 3 range players are going to be the 3 furthest away every time before the tank mechanic. So you rotate, so you spread out the dot, right? So it's not heavy damage on some people. So the way the boss gains these stacks that can wipe us is he will burrow into the ground doing something called collapsing emptiness or similar, and he'll burrow and he'll jump up on the ground. It's basically inverse Sylvanas, right? Like the Veil. It is going to be a similar size as it is on Sylvanas. It's 20 yards from the center out. If you get hit by that, you will get one shot, and it will consume all your dust. So if you have 10 dust and you get hit, the boss will get 10 stacks, and we wipe. If you have 4 and it gets 4 stacks, it is likely that we wipe, because the boss is going to do 40% more damage now. So this is just a thing, do not get hit by it. And it sounds like the boss isn't targetable either, since it says it's burrows. So not really important. But yeah, that is how it gets dust, so just dodge that.
You have to trigger it, by the way.
You have to trigger it?
Yeah, all players stacking together trigger Skolex's Unending Hunger, which consumes all applications of the dust. So I think you should let the dust stack up to the point where you can't heal it. Then you all stack up and you trigger it. You can only do that a set number of times, right?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. We'll see how that works. There's going to be an additional mechanic, which is just a regular thing, but it's going to cast something called Retch. It'll target a random player, and it will then do a frontal in that direction. If you get hit by it, you take a lot of damage, you take a debuff, and you get disoriented. Do not get hit by it. It's that simple, right? But I think in general in the fight, do a loose spread. somewhere between like melee and just a little bit behind melee, and give like the other 3 players the space behind you to be the furthest away without any problems, and then you just move. Did you change it?
Yeah, I noticed a mistake.
We want to permanently be spread anyway. With the Devouring Blood, targets random players within 20 yards and deals impact damage on 4 yards around the person.
Perfect. Yeah, do a loose spread. The same thing for the players that are the furthest away, Para, LFX, Hakim, is you need to be 10 yards apart because it cleaves. That is pretty much it. I guess we'll see the boss in a couple of minutes.
Is the enrage mechanic somewhere in the journal? Because I can't find it.
So it's not in the journal. I found it on Wowhead. It's the picture I posted. It says at 10 applications, goes will go mad with hunger and cast final consumption. I assume this is just like you failed the fight, you are now going to wipe. The actual enrage is very simply just going to be, we cannot heal this anymore. Is my assumption.
Well, bear in mind, whenever we beat the thing, it resets our stacks, right? So we have however many stacks he can get to. That's how many resets we have.
Yeah, rather than him gaining 1 stack per dot that we have, it's how many times we actually reset the dots, which will give him 10% each time.
Yeah.
Might see your double monk, Wobby.
I mean,
if we have the soft spread, it's gonna be a bit sad.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, healer-wise, we talked a little bit about it yesterday, those of us that were here. Like, Mistweaver still seems broken, but like, with 1 or 2 Mistweavers, 1 or 2 Paladins, and 1 Disc.
I
really
think
strong.
there might be a different way to play Disc, which is less like 3-minute CD and more like 45-second CD. But it'll be like less bursty, so it'll probably be better for a fight like this.
Yeah.
Can you move me to the healer group?
No.
So I can talk to
Simon.
Yeah.
Fellow kids.
Check disc.
This too.
I'll let summon people who won't get summoned.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, this is what I was assuming would happen. Because I just tested it as well.
I don't know how like realistic, or if they're like trolling or bad or anything.
What did I mean, it's not
Well,
that
their
much,
DPS meter looks very different to ours, right?
Yeah, but like, who is that? Do you know him?
This is was Exter.
Can you or whose DPS? I guess it doesn't really matter.
I just looked. I showed him the sub rogue in their guild. But it seems like, I mean, their meters look completely different, but
I feel like you can do much more as well.
yeah,
Can you link this somewhere?
I think that's low.
Yeah, I think it is as well. Like, it's what you do now.
Yeah, that's
Something-
kind of.
Yeah, oh wait, actually, you lose your shards.
You can go to the boss.
This guy looking hella ugly.
Where we go?
To the boss.
I fell through the floor and disconnected.
Yeah, I'm the middle.
Play around it.
As a zero counterplay situation, not gonna be able to look back in. Nice testing, guys. Thank you.
This is
nice.
cool. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's nice that we get like different environments.
It's AQ40.
Or did you go AK-40?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm on my mount. I'm on the beetle.
I can't log in.
Yeah, I'm just every time I log in as well.
Oh yeah,
I
you
go
need
a
to
little
kick.
further.
You need to kick everyone that's bugged out, which is me and whoever else is.
Oh, great me.
It's a fucking snake.
I will try out Robin Sticky for a bit.
If you have another character copy, just go on that list.
I can't summon yet. Vet du, Maria?
We'll start Warlock. Maroon?
Can someone tell me when I go offline?
You need to be ported out.
He's gonna be standing in the middle all the time, or what?
Just log a different character, maybe?
Yeah, okay.
You might burrow around the room. Like that main mechanic, the consumption thing.
You just stand like red and blue or something. You just don't.
We stay on top of each other, man.
No, it's 10 yards.
Man.
Oh.
Man.
You don't have to, as long as people are not standing like close to us. It's gonna be fine, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Man.
But you understand, it's like 10 years.
Looking for PTR guild.
Can we do a
for
slash
pushing M+.
range 10? Is that right?
Sheesh, fam.
You wanna see how long 10 yards is? Or what do you mean? What did you say?
Yeah.
Range.
You reckon we can reset this boss?
No.
Where are you guys? by the
Then
way?
again, people need to be
boss.
standing like melees need to stack behind the boss.
I swear if I get another character fucked, I'm fuming.
Use Eyes of the Beast.
I don't think like the cleave is gonna be like that huge though.
But did you get there now,
It's
Alex?
be like a small cone in front of him, so. You feel me, bro?
You in a
Yeah.
different group somewhere.
You feel me, man?
Yeah, you put me somewhere.
My fucking LVI is so baggy. Baggy.
I actually
I wonder
really-
how big the cone is.
4.
Which one?
4.
Like his head.
Isn't it just better if you and me stay on top of
At
each other
least.
and then the other tank that does not tank go out? I think that's easier.
Maybe.
I don't think we want to use that much room for others. I just think we always just stay on cross or green, and then the tank that's not tanking us go out. I think.
The tank that's not tanking go out, what?
Yeah, for the rend. Because I think it's a cast. So if you are tanking and she does rend on you, then I go out, so I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, sure, if you wanna do it. It works probably.
I think that's better, because then the raid has more room to...
Alright.
It's kind of big room.
Let's start even if people aren't here.
Yeah, I'm still falling through the world.
Yeah, I understand.
Guess I just make a new character or what?
Well, Fiasco. Oh. Yeah, make a new
Can I summon you, or you're dead, Mark?
I can't even log in at all.
Yeah.
No.
Make a new character, we gotta start.
Oh, wait.
I feel like you can save Almarak though. Oh wait, we don't have a priest, but he looks very grippable.
I'm ready.
He needs the priest.
Okay, gonna do a
Yeah,
check. Let's
it's
go.
unfortunate. Okay,
Have songs, please.
Hakim, are you ramping on pull? You alright?
I mean,
I
I
marked
guess.
the 3 people that are standing far.
Yeah.
Make sure that
No,
they're behind you.
Rolf.
But
You don't want to take 2 rift now.
You take
Yeah, I
one
know that.
each.
Yeah, exactly.
We got Alma.
But it's random, she can do 1 rift maw and 2 runs. It's like the dog boss, you remember?
August?
Yeah, but wait. You can probably like pop the rend, so I mean.
Yeah, sure, but you don't have infinite swaps.
No, but it depends on how often. I will see.
Your characters disappeared now. Almarak and Fiasco.
On the dog you could taunt mid-cast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the same on this.
I'm still falling through the world and disconnected.
No, you... Exactly, you can. Yeah, we'll see.
You can see it, when she reaches 100 energy, she will do a random combination of Rift Maw and Rend. So I think it's 2-1, random order.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
let's
think
go.
me and Gabba, we will try and stay on cross.
Yeah. And
So
everybody
melee
like spread, yeah?
never stay in front.
Oh, I need a summon.
But then you run out
Someone
to...
I fell in a
It
corner.
doesn't matter. The one that's tanking the boss just stands
Never mind.
still if it's Rand, and the
I'm
other
out.
tank goes out.
Yeah, but if he melees while he's casting it,
Yeah,
need
but
to be the closest
we
one.
will see. Yeah, we will see how big the frontal is. Maybe it's just a little bit of a little line. I don't know.
Why do we spread, by the way? Which one was it?
Devouring blood.
I think we should.
Yeah, we can do on cross. It doesn't really matter. I think.
I think it might be better to stack and dodge.
Sure. You can stack if you want.
Or Devouring Blood or what?
We should probably put red.
Yeah.
You can put. I put the like. Go on this.
When does Druid ramp to damage?
Never.
So be
boss is
at the boss. If you're not far or okay.
Okay, so it's tank mechanic and thingy on the range now, I think. Rift
now.
I taunt this. And I... Oh, it's a frontal Riftmaw as well.
But that's 3 Riftmaws in a row. Ah, okay, now it's okay. So I take first Riftmaw, you take second, I take third. Because my debuff ran over.
Oh, okay.
We can rest him somewhere?
Breath.
Then it's probably gonna be the same.
It's a
like
breath, the Riftmaw.
You see Rand, and yes, Rand again, and again.
So I took this as well.
Okay, this debuff, this has to go.
It's kind of hurting right now.
Yeah, also reducing haste by 20%.
You can dispel it, I think.
That's if you stand in the shit.
Yeah, but it's dispellable.
Oh, yeah,
I have 9 stacks.
Now it's a tank thingy. I think it's the Riftmaw is a breath Gabbe. It's Rand on me.
How do I get rid of this? We're dead.
And then Riftmaw, I take this as
You
well.
get dispelled.
Now I tank.
That's a physical debuff.
That's just weird.
I was able to log in again, Omar.
Okay. So how do you say we do the hunger thing?
How do you...
You'll stack on top of each other.
This Rand thing again?
Everybody stack. Okay, everybody come melee. Everybody come melee. Oh my god. Everybody come melee here. Oh shit. You know what I mean?
Can anyone see stacks on boss? I can't see any.
No,
No,
not any
it
yet.
doesn't have. But we need to. There's no way we all need to stack for that again.
But can we stack then? Hello?
You can dispel the thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crawling.
Can you
Oh,
bop
yeah,
the
yeah.
dust or?
Wipe.
Just run with the.
Okay. Yeah, I don't understand how it works really. But the Devouring Blood, you only get reduced haste if you get hit or...
Yes.
Okay, so then you stack and... But why is it bad to...
He does random bubbles, so you can't stack the art cleave.
No, but that is the things that we're dodging. That's the blue things.
Yeah, but it's really bad for the entire raid to move, no? Because it's so frequent.
Yeah, range definitely don't want to stack, but melee need to maybe try and stack and move together.
It spawned like around
It's
you
so
know,
weird.
like,
Yeah, but do you understand the tank mechanic? I couldn't figure it out. But if it's 3
I think
Riftmaws in a row, then it's you, me, you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the Riftmaw is also frontal, it's a breath.
I don't think we care about the other one.
The Rand. I think in order to drop the Rand, you need to take like every Rand because it's 26 second duration.
Yeah, exactly.
So we never swap Rand. And then you take first combo, and if it's like you take all the Rands, and I only taunt for Riftmaws. And then the second combo, I take all the Rands, and then because then we can drop it in between.
Can you put me in the healer group?
Kyrian Paul.
Yeah. What did you want to say?
Huh?
You started saying something before, and Ruff spoke.
Something about if we stack, it's harder to dodge. I think.
Good luck.
I think it is ranged. I think range you can do a light spread, but melee try and stack on me, and then we move left. We
It only
Oh yeah, but the
shoots.
stacking, it spawns around you though, like we might get super fucked.
Are you sure it
Right.
spawns around us?
Try, we can try. Try one.
I think we would just
Let's
lose
try.
that.
But it looked like
It only
spawned
shoots
around.
people within 20 yards, so range is not a range mechanic.
And I think it was very small, these cones.
Yeah.
We can just have a light spread when we're tanking. Really.
Yes.
So we don't even have to move.
Okay, we do that then.
Yeah,
I will
but,
mark Gabbe stay on blue.
No, but we will move with the red because they need to move as well.
But range also have to move.
Yeah. What do you mean?
That's irrelevant.
We're just
Not for the
moving
tank
with
tones,
the
I
red.
think.
No,
Can
we
you
don't
move
need to
rogue?
move. We are just pinging left and
I am rogue.
Yeah, can you move rogue?
Okay, smart me and Gabbe, then fuck it.
I'll just
should
need
go?
to the right and you with left, yeah. Can someone do
Simon
it?
will get 0 healing in your bed.
3, 2, 1.
Stand on star. Yeah, it's around us.
Yeah, I don't think we should do this.
Just light spread around and then
And then I will start with next combo. So I taunt now, I think. Because you have the bleed, you know, so you can drop it next. And you never taunt the bleed, you only taunt the other thing.
It's gonna shield a little bit.
we are not playing 6 melee in this boss.
No, it's Rift.
Is it that bad?
Here. Then me again.
You just always...
How can this boss be immune to taunt? How can this boss be immune to taunt?
I need to shake.
Can we test the stacking thing?
500%.
Can I rest the tank?
No, zero.
Yeah, rest up quick. Rift mode. Taunt if you can.
I have it.
And now you take this as well.
I didn't have any holy power.
We
outside melee.
Just stay quick, and we're going in. But how can
we test the stacking?
Can
Yeah,
we
just
stack?
stack.
Yeah.
Stack on star or something?
Yeah, stack on star. Come.
Oh wait. I got disoriented.
Okay.
I don't think you ever taunt on Rem. That's the thing. I didn't.
Yeah,
think
yeah.
taunt. Okay, so we never taunt on Rem. Maybe that works.
Yeah. We try. Because Shadhar wasn't taunt immune, right? You could just spam taunt him. No?
All bosses get taunt immune after a while.
Well, why do you think we need to stack for an encounter to happen?
It says it in the journal.
Am I blind?
Go to overview and read the overview just above damage dealers, the very first paragraph.
All players stacking
I wanna see
together
that.
triggers.
You'd never want to stack then, or what?
You have to.
That's
or
a
you
bad
die.
thing.
Clear the stacks.
I think you want to clear stacks and it only gives him 1. We try. Just try early on. Like I'll call for it just so we can see it.
I'm guessing there's some point in the fight where we don't have mechanics, and that's the time. Like we have a period where we can stack, right?
It's always gonna be puddles.
Yeah.
Go a bit to
You can't charge in this boss. It's fucking.
Now we get the tank combo and bait on ranged. Rift mode. Rift mode. And then I take speed. Now you take it. Yeah. And now I let you have it until next combo.
Yeah, for fun.
Okay, come melee now. A stack.
It's tank combo in.
They shield. You can't
Okay,
taunt.
wait for the tank.
Taunt.
Wait for the tank combo. The 3 of you.
You take this as well, then I take next.
Yeah.
Oh, you bubble this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna see how it doesn't.
Yeah.
Come now. Everybody stack on star.
But doesn't the blue
It's
puddles
fine.
not
No,
trigger?
now you stack. Not on tanks. Behind the boss.
Can we go 20 yards out?
I mean, sure. We
I
don't
think
get
it.
puddles.
I think it needs to be the tanks as well.
That's fine.
Maybe.
No, there's no way.
I will take
You
this.
bubble. Yeah, you bubble this.
Can you come out to start? Everybody, including melee, just to test. After the
I don't.
mechanic.
Tanks can't go out, because then the boss
Yeah, of
one shots
course.
the raid.
What about now, Robin?
Actually, tanks might have.
What if we go stand on tanks?
Yeah. Everybody comes stand and Gabe.
Oh,
Hello, tanks!
After the pop,
You
the
don't
get
pop.
one shot though. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Hey,
I
tanks!
didn't notice the tank thing.
This is fucked.
Okay, but
I mean, this is there's no way that it's the entire raid, including tanks, with how the tank mechanic works.
Just do it on pull this time.
Yeah.
A good time to do it might be during the cleave, right? So like it's when he's doing the cleave.
I
Maybe
can.
it doesn't get pushed.
Okay, no mind.
I can mark and I can say, because it's easier for me to say when.
It's
It-
faster if you.
It does say all players though in the overview.
We
It's
can
faster
all
to release.
stack when he's doing the first call.
I have many
Yeah, but on cone, yeah, sure. But
everybody meets on blue Gabba when he does the cone.
No, I think me and Gabba should stay like 2 yards left of the raid, or right of the raid.
We're
You know?
already moving. What do you mean?
Yes, but when he's doing the cone, yeah. I don't know.
We are not going to be stacked in a group before.
If you stand on the tank, you die.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's what Rolf is saying. It's
Yeah,
sludge
that's,
fist.
that's my... When he do the cone, I will do a marker, like on green, for example. Everyone stand on green, me and Gabba stay on purple. And we will probably trigger it, because it's like 2 yards.
Sure, like that, okay.
Yeah. And I think we try on first cone. And para, or just all druids use stamp, and we see if it works, so everyone get the speed.
Okay, we go.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can.
So it's the tank mechanic in like 10 seconds. Watch out from tanks here. I will just always taunt here, I think, even if it's run.
No.
Okay. Be prepared for no. Come green, everyone green, stamp.
Don't run home.
Green. You will go out, yeah.
So this.
Yeah. Okay, the boss moves.
The stacks don't reset.
Rest me.
Pressing fast.
No, I think the soak is what resets your stacks.
Yeah, you have to stand. Everyone has to stand in the ring.
We're shooting blue shit at the same time.
How many stacks do you guys have? I have 3. I
10.
still did it.
3.
Okay, so it does reset, yeah.
But
I didn't...
what is a player getting the circle or what? Or is it on the ground? Okay.
There's 2 circles, there's a blue circle and then a soak circle.
Yeah, and you go out from the blue one, correct?
Yeah.
Could do it again.
On next cone, but I think we're dead. We should just go again. Go again. Die.
Do we need the tanks to get that to activate?
I think so. We can try without, but...
what happened there was the fact that there was another circle, which I assume you can't stand in, with the soak inside. So, if there's any way of baiting it out... Like,
it wasn't...
yeah. You need to move. Or what, is it not... Oh, no, you just need to not be in both. You need to be in neither. One is the boss going down, the other is the boss coming up. You can't be in either.
Then how do we soak that?
You don't soak it.
You do soak it.
Oh, you have to, otherwise you don't lose the 6.
I think you soak the boss going
The
up
one,
right?
Yeah, the one where he's coming up, yeah.
The brown one, I think.
Yeah.
The one that looks like a soak.
So it's desynced, yeah?
But I think we can't do it in melee. We have to go a little bit out.
Yeah, you need to be outside of that initial blue circle.
Yeah.
No, you need.
But the boss has big hitbox, or?
We're soaking the one where he goes down, and then you're running out when he comes up.
So we're soaking the blue one.
Maybe we do it behind the tanks.
We're soaking the brown one.
But if we do it behind the tanks, I think the brown one.
The one where he comes up will one-shot you.
But
will it? What is it called?
It does 300,000 damage.
The brown one is when it comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, well then we're soaking blue.
No, we're soaking the brown one. It says here, like, Skolex leaves behind the collapsing rift at its location. When he leaves, dealing 300,000 damage. That's the blue.
Yeah. That's what we died to. Or well, yeah, if
So
you're
this is when he burrows. This is what we need to stand in.
Yeah, but it's making a new circle. But it's the brown one. There's no doubt it's the brown one. We're not soaking the blue one. Like,
if you read collapsing amethyst, that's the blue one. That's
yeah, that's what's gonna kill us.
Yes, that was the blue one, and then hunger is the other brown.
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bob, are you having a little bit of English today?
What?
Stop. You're already breaking me with MPs.
No, I don't.
If
you should. I think you should have this in normal.
What does the emptiness do, Rolf?
Shut up. Go green now.
We just move closer. You
Go
don't
green.
have to. He's gonna hug you.
Get in.
Go out, go out, go out. Oh, we can't do this. We have
Okay,
to.
go out.
We're just
We
too
have
slow,
to
right?
not do it in melee, I think.
You do it behind the tanks.
We're just too slow.
Yeah. Behind tank, I think, is really good after a combo.
Do you even have to soak the round? Like we did soak
Yes, you have to drop stacks.
That's what resets your stacks.
Oh.
Then it's no point doing the mechanic.
But he's only doing the one-shot thing like under himself, yeah? So
Yes, that's
just
why you don't
stack-
wanna
just
do it
stack
under
outside.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we get a stamp there maybe?
Just have set locations already all over the room. I don't know.
Should always be a speed on the cone.
Is there any reason ranged can't stack?
Range
You
can
have
stack.
to move more.
So what if the ranged stack and the melee spread, and then we bait on the ranged? Does that
You're
make
not
sense?
gonna
You
beat
just
the
have,
entire fight. Like
The tanks have to beat it.
unless you stand more than 20 yards away, you're not gonna stack this range. But if you stand 20 yards, sure.
That's what I mean. If the range just stack like 20 yards out, and the melee just spread, and then the 3 ranged that need to soak just move behind the grip, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's what you should be doing. But we can't have the tanks leave melee to come out and trigger this. But we can
you
try.
You can do it during retch, right? That's probably the only time we can do it.
I mean, sure. And then what happens if it's right on you guys and you have to move and then it's not accurate and then the mechanic is not going to have to be so pixel perfect. Like
I don't think tanks need to be in it.
Yeah, on live I don't think tanks will, but now we probably have to because it's bugged. or something.
I mean, we haven't done it properly.
Okay, do it
We
properly
did it
now.
when we weren't on tanks.
We
so.
do
If we-
either. Okay, listen. We do either green or purple depending on where the frontal is. Okay.
It's not 20 yards, is it?
I can grip one of the tanks, and Almo can grip the other.
Oh, do we have to be 20 yards?
Try without
close to
tanks.
us or what?
We're trying without tanks.
Yeah, then we don't get the blue
I thought we
pop-ups.
I thought we already tried it.
Yeah, but maybe it counted if people were dead or something.
4,
Why did
I'm
you
gonna-
remove the marker?
2,
Because it's not 20 yards.
But
I
why
moved because otherwise they get the puddles. They're obviously not gonna stack rough.
I don't know why that matters.
Because the idea is all the range are stacking now, right? Literally FKing on each other 20 yards away so they don't have to move. Except for the 3 people. And then you have the 3 people with the stacks go behind them all the time. That's what you should be doing. So, okay, we wait until the next one and then we do it, yeah? What you're gonna do is you're gonna find Moon and stack 20 yards away so you never get the puddles. The people who aren't doing the other mechanic.
You see how it's like I can stand like here and you like I want to get here.
Yeah.
Maybe not by the.
Go
We
green.
go to Moon. Yeah.
It's gonna stand up.
Let's...
No, just wait. Oh,
It's not working.
Holy shit, of course.
Come on, Ruff. Come, we run.
But is it gonna cancel the tank mechanic to do it though?
We probably have to, or like it worked when tanks were close, right?
Just can we put a marker behind the tanks and right there?
It's got, but
Yeah.
now we can do it on green after.
You can't
this.
stand behind
Now
the
on
tank.
green. Now on green.
You can't go out on melee then.
Go left a little bit on green. Everyone on green. I think I will try go out and as well and see what happens. Yeah, soak the brown one. The brown one. The brown one. Come close again, Gabba.
Just be
Ranged.
careful
Watch out
with
for tanks now. See where tanks are facing.
We should have a rule like we always like look out like towards the edge.
Yeah, when you get knocked back, you and me should get knocked back from the opposite of where the range get knocked back. Okay, so what was the perfect of doing that? It was on the cone, right?
Yeah, I think the cone's when you're supposed to do it. If you need to reset.
Okay, so every raid go green,
No, no,
raid
no,
go
no.
green. Yes, raid go green.
Yeah, yeah.
And then me and Gabba goes out after this tank mechanics, okay? It's you, then it's me. And then we go now, Gabba. Try go now, let's see what happens. Can you do it? Yeah, you can proc it insta. We can just move
So
out.
right when he does like dust flame after the tank mechanic is like perfect time.
But if me and Gabbe goes out like 2 yards, look at his hitbox. It's fucking gigantic.
I'm gonna
Me and
see.
Gabbe
I'm
can
gonna
stand out
see.
here.
Actually, no, wait.
Watch where me and Gabbe can stay. Like everyone,
Yeah,
the
here.
raid can stay on green here, for example, and it's fine. We will make the mechanic.
Harder boss.
You can also. Does he always do? Have anyone paid attention? Does he always do dust flade after a tank combo? Question mark.
Paid attention.
I think so. We can check now if you do.
Like we should like when it's not combo, whatever, we should try to be a bit closer.
You take this as well then.
No. Okay. Maybe. How?
He always does the
Oh yeah,
frontal.
true. Yeah, it was the first one.
He does frontal, then puddles, and then the dust blast. Every time.
Maybe I should taunt that anyway, so you leave.
Oh, I don't.
I mean, a weak ore will be good.
We just die and play again. Fucking stack. Okay, but then the combo is when he does the frontal, the raid moves close, tank moves away a little bit, and then after the combo, tanks move close to the raid. But when you're stacking after cone, 3 people need to go out and bait this so you don't clear the raid. What happened now? And I can't remember who was assigned, but you probably do.
Yeah, those 3 people just need to always be behind the raid until we call stack exactly that second. Like when you were coming out too.
Because it looked like the boss was really fast at like recognizing when the entire raid was stacked.
Yeah.
He did it now when me and Gabbe went out. Both times.
We can double grip you as well if we need to.
Yeah, but if you're staying close to... Sure, if we really like doing a bait really far out, but when we're
No,
baiting
but like
like
we
we're doing now...
We have to be at least 20 yards away, right? For the bait. Actually,
Pretty much, but 20
you don't have to, because
you need to be 20 yards away, but when we are running in after the cone, I think it's instantly tank mechanics, and then I don't think it matters, no?
I'm just thinking of like, we don't want to soak the collapsing emptiness, right? It's 20 yards. And the brown circle is wherever we bid it, so we need to bid at least so that the edge of the circle is at least outside of collapsing emptiness, right?
Yeah, we want to do it.
Yeah, we did it this pool, I think.
You can always like you can have a like set marks where you go, right? Play the fight exactly the same every pull.
Yeah.
Big frontal is annoying.
I think that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, you can have preset position, yeah.
Okay, so how do we want to do it?
I think we can run up easily.
Just bear in mind, whenever we bid on purple, the boss moves there, right?
Exactly.
Yes, but I think we should do first bait on... I can do a marker. Maybe
We just wanna like do so like the range have to move like one movement.
But we can just say, depending on where he does the cone, we can just say a marker here, for example. I think that's good. That's smart, I think.
Yeah, we should use movement then as well. Like
Yeah,
Laura was saying.
we should do this. And have like a
We should
square
have
around
a
the
speed on
box.
every single one of them.
You can have a gate for like every other one.
What the fuck's markers?
We keep taking one down to put up the same. I don't know.
Yeah, but I want it to be in a square.
It was.
Not really.
Okay.
Which one? Do some.
Me and Gabbe start cross, and I will say a marker. The entire raid runs to after the cone, okay? And we try to reset stacks after every cone and tank beam. Or tank mechanic. Let's try that.
You can bait. You bait the comp, right?
Yes, but it's
Cone is
like
on one random player.
it's one random player. That's why I think this is better, because you don't lose any space in the room by doing this.
I mean, when we have a timer, we will just bait it. So it always goes, and we can take a gate to purple.
We also
That's
don't.
what I mean. You bait it on green, and then you go to purple, and we first one on purple and shit like that.
But it's on random player, and you also have to.
If we have a timer when it's live, we
I
can
feel you,
just...
Let's go.
This boss's hitbox is fucking dog shit.
It's
it's action or garbage. Like
it's super big.
Oh, super big. You have to be like
It's
almost in his
insane how
ass.
Rob
to
says
hit
it's
it.
big.
Inside
Yeah.
the boss, and the charge takes you like 10 yards away from where you can hit the boss.
Now,
I was a
think
bit
we get
fuming when
Kono.
Rob said it
Prepare
was
for
big.
Kono.
But
Prepare for Kono.
Preparing.
Do red. Gabby with the left, come here.
Don't run on top of the map.
I mean,
We
you
do
can
the thing here, then me and Gabby comes, and the three people move behind the raid, okay?
This is kinda sus for
Then
melee.
me and
Worst call I've ever seen.
I
me and
love
Gabby
this.
go out now. Gabby, go out. Gabby, come to me.
Melee just has to go out when tanks go out, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The melee enjoyers though.
Okay, but you can do that next time, okay, Milis?
Can we try?
And the bad thing with this tactic is that the marks get fucked.
Don't move
You
further.
just have to move the marks.
Yeah,
Someone
like,
behind
that's
you.
that's easy, but I don't have auto marker now.
You
Someone
did just have to
died.
press marker once when you want us
don't
to
know
go
anything.
somewhere.
Yeah, sure. I guess it's
You
true.
don't have to have all this up. It's
Okay,
useless.
when we get, I will mark when he do the code, and we reset stacks again. I think it's on the green. Gabby, come off to here. We have time to turn the boss. Miles can go out when we go out. This is Gabby, then we go to green, go green. Everyone. And Gabby, we go left here. Come to me, Gabby. And if range want to make it easy for themselves, you should always get opposite to where me and Gabby go. So range can go right every time and tanks go left.
From where? From the mid or?
From where we stacked, looking at towards the boss.
By the way, I think melee, if you go in under, like basically at the foot of the boss, and bait it there, you can just
I
step
don't
back.
Robin, it's a worm.
Emmy, you can bop me, Emmy. I spawn.
But like, try and come all the way in, like where I am.
Ranged raid on green.
We move left.
We can move. Yeah. Milis, watch out here.
We should
I'm
call the
first.
3 names.
Then you, Gabby, here. Then me. And then the entire raid goes green here. Go. And me and Gabby go left. Ranged right. I think this is good, because then you never have to move.
Our bark lines up perfectly for every single one of these.
Well, we choose.
If
we
we
won't
do
do it this often.
Yeah.
Because we will enrage the boss.
Yeah. But now
Yeah.
I think this is a good way of doing it.
It's just this over and over again, no?
Yeah. Right now it is, but
I would assume you do it like once in the time I've done 3. We actually
Yeah,
played
depends
this.
if it's both.
You definitely swap the
How
people
long
who
people
stand
do you
out.
have on rent?
We try. Don't do anything here. We
How
play
long
one other
give us?
phase.
How long people do you have on rent?
I can take this.
But can you say
No,
how long?
it's 4, but it's 26 total.
Because we both got hit.
Yeah, because I stood too close to you. Okay, next thingy we
Is he going
go green
faster
here.
and faster?
Go green. This is me. Oh yeah.
Go out.
I'm dead. Maybe you can rest.
19 seconds.
Okay. You have fiasco wings. If you get 2, maybe you're dead. Otherwise.
No, I don't.
Okay.
You're dead.
Back. Does anyone have like a suggestion of maybe I think soaking this often is too much, but
every
I'll do every second, and we need to have a rule that you can only ever move left after the things. After the frontals.
yeah.
Tanks move left and everybody else move left.
So he always does the wretch and then the tank combo?
Is the wretch the front row?
Yeah.
He does a wretch, then it's like 5 seconds, then he does the tank combo, then he does the AoE cast, what it's called.
Dust flame.
Yeah, dust flay. Then during the dust flay, all melee and tanks run out and we stack. But I think you should do it on every second one maybe. And maybe on the first one, when you don't have any damage stacks, you maybe can do 3 and pop a lot of healing CDs.
Do we want to... Sorry, go
ahead. Probably on live, what you do is you take maybe 3 first, pop a lot of healing CDs, you also have Bloodlust. And then you maybe take 1, and then you take 2 or 3 again with a lot of healing CDs. Something like that might be possible. Because it's a DPS race, this boss, so you're gonna lust for damage always.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be more that you're gonna be doing early, right? Because the debuff dots are also gonna get affected by his more damage done.
Yeah.
So like maybe you could even do like 3 or 4 at the start, and then like
exactly.
go downward.
And if this boss doesn't have an array, maybe that's so bad. But what you could do is that what's the mythic mechanic actually?
It leaves behind like residue when you reset.
It's gonna TP boys as well.
Just leaves a pool.
Can we bait the wretch? It's cast on a player, right?
Good, but
Yeah, it's gonna... A random player. I mean, you can, but...
I'm just wondering, is it worth, like, if we have pre-assigned positions?
It probably is, but we don't have time to do that in 20 minutes. But I think what you will do on Mythic is maybe have like this and like all range spread in a half circle. No, can range stack or no?
What you will do is you'll have range stack on blue, and then we will have a weak aura that says the 3 people with the lowest amount of stacks before the tank mechanic. And you're gonna stand like this behind the raid, and you're gonna have to use the weak aura to go to your assigned position. And we're gonna do that the entire fight. That's what you'll do as ranged. And melee right now is just free for all. You could do this now if you want.
How is that going like that behind the raid? How is that? Oh, it's 10
so
yards.
the people with super high stacks don't get fucked as well, right?
But that wasn't what we were talking about. It's just,
I mean, it was. You're talking about baiting.
No, they're talking about baiting the Lucian.
Wretch.
Yeah, but you will have to, like, you will be in this, like, general area, right? So you will have to be stacked, right? So you use blue as a stacking point, and when you need to spread, you use the weak aura to go behind. So you always be on blue together. This is how you'll do the fight. And then when you get the frontal, the reg, we have the rule, we move left, so now you're over here, and then you do it again.
Yeah, I like that.
That's how you'll deal with it.
I think it's a bit early to say this is how you do the fight, but yeah.
Sure, I mean, I don't mean it's the only way, but it's a way.
Do you want to try it like this? Just for one pull?
Yeah. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
How many cones before reset?
I like 3 or 4. Then we can do 1 if you don't have any healing CDs, because it's barely any healing if you only do 1, right?
If no range go to blue, dispel. Damage doesn't matter. Except the ones baiting the debuff. for melee to be on the other side from range.
Yeah, we should, but the tanks are there.
Then we stand towards the.
It sounds so far that it's like literally counter each other.
On the next frontal, we try to run to green. So don't bait towards green, bait towards blue or purple. Yeah, go green now, everyone. And me and Gabba can stay here on this side. I do first here, Gabba.
Can somebody else do instead of me?
After range, stand behind the raid range, the 3 people.
We're gonna reset the stacks.
Again,
Yes. So after this we go to... Now we go out, everyone out. And me and Gabba left of this.
M-A-I-M.
Solving too.
This amount of stacks is a bit too many to do only 3 people.
Yeah,
I don't think we're gonna have
but we're just trying.
It's just there's no doubt that you swap people out there. It's just too much work without.
We stack ranged whenever possible. Give them a bit.
Yeah. Watch tanks here on top combo.
This is why. I think I should take it.
Another one needs to go out. Dams can go out.
I think that's
Emmy,
right.
bop me.
I think I should take the second one if it's...
Yeah, I think so as well. Or maybe. Then you will get the second one later. Because it won't reset, you know.
Yeah.
We'll reset after
this. I'll just taunt this back.
Okay, so after the frontal we will bait them again. I will place a marker. I think this is good. Green. Go green.
You'll have to go a bit right over there.
This is you.
I wonder if he hits.
There are only 2 people out, someone needs to go out.
Now we go out green. Everyone, come. Me and Gabba left.
Even rally.
I don't think this hits so hard.
No. I think you wanna use everything on the... Yeah, exactly. Because you dropped your stacks as well, right? So now no one is in anything.
Yeah, exactly. I think you should just creep out during heavy stacks.
There's probably a real... I think it's really easy when you record and watch the record to know what to do. Oh, we got multiple. Para, you can bark me.
I will bubble.
Okay, you take first and you can bubble. No, it's the tank combo. I think. Do you want to reset again or heal us? Do you have CDs to heal this?
We're fine.
We're fine. We're 2 stacks.
Okay, so we take one more then. We don't do on next one. We wait another front end. And we have so we don't do here. Now we just chill, play like normal. It's on the next one we reset.
This boss parries really well.
Yeah, I noticed.
Do we wanna kill it if we or?
I think we've seen everything.
No. I mean, we can
Green range. Sorry, I spaced out.
Is there anything we want to test?
I don't think there's anything to test, but
This strike is really broken here.
What I imagine...
Now we go green. Everyone green.
New people to go out. So.
Yeah.
We have I mean, Fiasco's made a weak core that we've been testing. But Fiasco, what you would ideally want the weak core to do is it tells like one to go in the middle, one to go left, one to go right.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Just use them.
That doesn't really matter.
You can wing some.
It's just easier, right? For people like when it assigns new people, so you don't go on each other.
So if you're ranged, you should knock into the boss, right?
I mean, you have like, what, 30 seconds to take your position, because it's when the tank mechanics hits.
I guess, yeah.
So, I think it's fine.
That is probably true.
I think it's when you have actual real timers on this boss, and when you look at the recordings, I think it's really easy to find a really good pattern and when to do stuff on this boss.
I think it's fine as well, because this boss, I mean, I assume it will just be like this on Mythic, and if you experience the first minute of the fight, you know how it will look. So
I think the mythic mechanics is on TP shit, isn't it? Wormhole jaws.
Function the same where you just go through like
Wormhole jaws is the tank mechanic that it hits both.
Is it though?
It's that it leaves a pool when he burrows.
But everything, yeah.
That's the only thing.
Here,
So this will be, since it's only one mythic mechanic added, this will be a full patchwork boss, basically.
I mean, yeah. I think.
But residue.
Yeah, Wretch will also. The cone will also
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
some shit on the floor.
exactly. That's what Robin was talking about, like baiting and stuff.
Yeah. But what I think, we'll probably do is have that rule where we always move left after the wretch, and we can use that as a new starting position. I don't know if it's easier for ranged if like there's like a ranged leader or something. You know, like let's say you always find, you know, Fiasco, for example. He's always the one that you stack on, and then you use his position or something.
Something like that, or like a gateway from point A to point.
But you can't have gateway every front down.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
No, not every
then it's
front
better to find a better solution that you can use all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine we'll just mark a person and we'll follow that person. But we can always say that you go left. So, like, where the reg ends as well, you can use that as a, you know, as the new stacking point.
I need to watch the car because I was a bit lost.
It's actually, this boss is so toxic. Like, you know, when I charge, right? If that's the boss, my charge stops here. And I have to walk all the way in here to hit the boss.
Can't you hit him? Then his hitbox is super scuffed then, because if you're in front of the boss, you can hit him from like cross and
this is melee range.
Green. Not for tanks, because we're in front, I think.
I doubt that.
I think it just looks like that because his like his visual is weird.
I need to walk like 10 yards after I charge. It's super toxic.
No, but
you cannot hit him from out there.
Yes, I can. I swear.